higher price, but it's a true luxurious cream. So I'm so excited for you guys to get your hands on this one.
We launched Serious Skincare here this weekend. Yeah. We did this launch of this incredible mega brand in the skincare world. It's happening here exclusively for you. We are now the home of Serious Skincare, and I want you to go to evine.com, just type in Serious Skincare and shop everything that they have, because you guys do the $2.99 shipping and handling. It's a really big deal. But this value, you want 5 to $29.95. After the next couple of minutes, Jennifer.
Oh, I'm so excited. And I also want to say a big thank you to all of our wonderful callers this visit, all of our new customers, all of our old family friends at Serious Skincare. We want to also thank our callers this visit that called in this show was Lisa Marie, Julia, Lenora, and Deborah. Thank you very much. And I want to thank you guys all for finding us here at Evine and making this our home. We love you so much. We are going to be in LA at the end of the month on Evine, so I hope you can find us at the end of January, the last weekend in January, live from Los Angeles. And I'm going to have some surprise guests. Ooh. You never know who's going to show up.
I love that. So you guys, we love you all so much. Kenny Clipper's coming up next with Invicta Power Play. John and Jennifer and Cece, love you guys so much.
Love you guys.
With Evine subscription, you can lock in your price today. You can play, pause, and stop anytime from anywhere with no penalties or cancellation fees. Plus, we offer convenient auto billing and guarantee your orders are in stock. Evine subscription.
The style, the sparkle, the sophistication. Join us for all things jewelry during Gem Week, where elegance reigns supreme. Going on now, only at Evine.
All right, guys, we are currently in Studio C, Power Play every Sunday. We want to welcome you all in, and all of you have to keep me up over the next 3 hours, because that was the most heartbreaking game for a Chicago girl. Oh, my gosh. Well, Chuck Clemency is going to be one happy camper when he gets here a little bit later tonight. Every Sunday night, we are with you and Power Play. We'd love to hear from you. Love to get as many calls as we can. We've got some killer buys, some once only, some brand new, really exciting items, and some specials that will be seen for the last time ever. Justin Zimmer is in the house, so I hope you can stay with us. Well, we are bringing out some big, big guns for you tonight, and we couldn't be more thrilled. We have coming up for you a Diamond Pro Diver from the Reserve Collection. Note the 102 diamonds. Note the exquisite Mother of Pearl dial. And we're talking a Sellita SW500. We only get to do that, my friends, a couple of times a year. Very special, and there is 12-month financing available for you as well. Oh, we are so excited about this. Okay, so this is a bolt you have seen before in the gold tone. It's brand new in the silver tone. We have sold thousands on top of thousands of these full-on carbon fiber dial. You know how expensive that is, right? Now, not only are you getting a price of a lifetime, but we're going to ship it in a $40 one-slot dive case that hasn't been on air in over 6 months. On your mark, get set, go. And I know Justin is just a little excited about this one. We're going to the casino, guys. Black, gold tone, the rose tone is the coolest execution I've ever seen. I only have a few dozen of each. Silver tone also. This is that roulette wheel. And I got to tell you, for the quality that you are getting in this timepiece, that's a killer price on a bracelet completely plated in most executions. This is fun. This is Invicta's idea of vintage. It is turning vintage on its ear. Brand new today on a bracelet completely drenched in black ionic plating. Fabulous ribbed blue or red or yellow dial. Flame Fusion Crystal, 100 meters water resistant. Brand new today at 63% off. 660756 is your item number. Now, we have a couple of once onlys you do not want to miss out on tonight. And here is one of them. Grand Octane. Tonight's show only for the next 3 hours. Lowest price ever guarantee. We will never offer you a lower price. We're taking this down to 70% off. I have 18 in the blue dial. I have 65 in the purple. On your mark, get set, run to the phone lines. All right, this show only, especially for the ladies for Valentine's Day. Check it out. All right, so last night we had a fabulous show called Ethique, lab-grown diamonds. And in that show, I wore this timepiece the entire 2 hours, and I had more requests to find out what that watch on my wrist was than any watch I think I've ever put on. This is the next generation for the ladies in the Sabacqua series by Invicta, and I'm going to call it the ultimate Valentine's Day gift because, Justin, right now today, for the first time ever, lowest price ever, and that's not all. Where's my three-slot, Jeff? Rarely do women's watches come in three-slot dive cases.
True. That's true.
So in addition to offering you the lowest price ever, only for this show, we're going to ship it to you in a $50 three-slot dive case.
This is fun.
How are you, Justin Zimmer?
Good.
What you got on your right wrist there?
We had a watch coming up tomorrow, I think. It's a new excursion.
Fancy
That's going to be extremely exciting.
Ooh.
But with this piece, keep in mind, this is part of the Sabacqua series. The next generation is more of that slim case design. This was engineered within one of the biggest collections we have specifically for the women. So that's an exciting time. Because typically what we do at Invicta is we take a gent's watch and just make it smaller. This one is standing out on its own. If you're just joining us, keep in mind Invicta has been building gorgeous timepieces close to 200 years, really relaunching the brand in 1991, doing some amazing things since that day. Fast forward, here we are getting into quality builds at prices that are ridiculous. So you get into the new gen Sabacqua. You get in the $50 case. That's what it's shipping, and that's how it's coming to your home for a $15 value pay.
Do you believe
$15.
it? So, I mean, if you subtract the price of the case, you're stepping into the next generation of a Sabacqua for her for about $40, which is never going to happen on its own. Valentine's Day is a little over a month away. That's all. So if you want to lock it down, it's going to come in a mystery case. It'll be a three-slot dive case. I'll show you what it looks like in case you're new with us, because I know a lot of you serious skincare customers are brand new. This is a real dive case. It's only that Invicta has customized it to hold 3 of your largest watches. So get it home in this three-slot dive case. It will not be guaranteed that you will get the yellow. You could get any color.
20 or 30 different variations over the years, so very cool. But it is going to ship in an impact-resistant, water-resistant case. And to Kendi's point, very rarely have those been paired up. But now we're starting to get into the design and the quality here. Keep in mind, a lot of watch manufacturers for women just go for a look and bring the quality down. Here's still the premium stainless steel, a flame fusion crystal. That is a material that's protecting the dial. That is a material we have developed after many years. So not only is it impact resistant, it's scratch resistant. Redesigning the bezel, adding the beautiful touch of the look of diamonds here with the crystals. Brand new, beautiful crown design in this piece, and we're counting it down already.
Wow.
The dial is actually built after, modeled after one of our most famous dials, which is the elegant variation. We'll probably talk about that a little bit later in the show. That gives you that beautiful, elegant, guilloche-inspired texture to it. Everything high quality on this build.
Ladies, if you're looking for a workhorse, this is your workhorse, and yet it's absolutely exquisite as well. Swim in it all day long. It's 100 meters water resistant. As you're in the kitchen, as you're in the garden, you'll never have to worry about that crystal scratching. It is an updated style. I love the oversized Arabic numerals. It gives it a little bit more of an updated, a little bit more of a contemporary feel. It's 38 millimeters, so on the wrist, it's very easy to wear, and it has a dual button push button clasp. So it opens up that dual deployant. It gives it more of that jewelry look. And by the way, this one has been sized to my wrist. If you normally need that 8.25 inch bracelet, this will work for you. It's only that this has been sized to my wrist line. Ladies, we're down to fewer than 100. If you want this, you need to be on the phone lines now. And gentlemen, if you've got Valentine's nailed down yet or not. If you don't, for a $15 value pay. Let us ship this home to you. You will have 6 months to pay this off interest-free. You'll gift it to her in a little over, what is it, January 6th. So in a little over a month. It's the big day. Do you have the Valentine's Day gift yet? You've got it nailed down yet?
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost gone.
Oh, yeah. There's 50
almost
pieces
gone.
left.
Oh, my gosh.
The
I
art,
love it.
the engineering that goes into this piece, it's all there. You can see it on Kendi's wrist. I mean, that's a spectacular looking piece.
Isn't it? All right. Well, on our One Glove Jeff cart,
One Glove Jeff.
we have a Bolt Zeus still to come at a this show only price. Honestly, it's a triple cable. It's called the Tri-Cable Bolt Zeus. It has that Swiss Quartz Ronda Z60 movement, but just have to say, some of the coolest cabling I've ever seen on a Bolt Zeus.
You know, this price is ridiculous. The Tri-Cable is crazy. There's new integration into the strap, making that extremely comfortable on the wrist. Hopefully we'll get to that soon. Excited for that piece. Very much a patriotic watch there.
All right, well, you've not seen it in over 6 months' time. Check out the Bolt. This is more watch for the money than any other watch in our show today. I'm calling it the gift you give to him for Valentine's.
Okay.
And it comes gift boxed, ready to go. We have sold thousands of this Bolt, and clearly you know why. The price is off the charts. This, the last time I saw this was April. That was a really long time ago. Springtime was the last time I saw it. There was a brief airing in July. That was over 6 months ago. So if this sells out tonight and it takes us another 6 months to get it back in stock, we're talking you're too late for Father's Day. You're too late for graduations.
Right.
You're too late for a lot of those big events like the groomsmen's gifts, for example. You have got to be on the phone lines instantly. Now, we have offered this in the gold tone in the past. Today, for the first time ever, we have the silver tone execution for you with a full-on carbon fiber dial.
Oh, it's cool.
I think it's one of the dressiest looking bolts we've offered. It's a massive 50 millimeter. And here's what puts this over the edge. Again, it's going to come in the one slot dive case valued at $40. Putting this bolt, subtracting that down to $50 for an expensive execution, right?
I mean, there's a lot of things that we modified and changed on this watch, and there's a reason why it's been extremely popular in the gold tone until today. So this was the variation that we first came out with.
Correct.
With the gold tone bezel. Of course, you have the silver tone cable work and things like that. But now we're getting into the silver tone, which is silver tone case, silver tone bezel, but you still have that touch of gold tone because it's done on that cable. Keep in mind the Bolt series originally launching under our reserve line many, many years ago, well over a decade ago. Now it's here. I love the crown too. The crown is done kind of like a nod to the Generation 1 Sub-Aqua Noma series design. I love that piece, but you're going to notice the high modification that has been taking place to allow us to suspend that cable work into the bezel of this piece. And then you'll hear us talking about fit, finishing techniques, all of the stuff throughout the show. This displays that perfectly. That's why at a super bargain price, this is a huge hit. Here's what I'm talking about. Finishing techniques, mirror polishing. You can see this surrounding the 20 here on the fixed bezel. Mirror polishing, then the industrial finish. This is really what sets us apart from a lot of watch manufacturers anywhere near these prices. Laser start and stop. There's no bleeding over of the finishing techniques. This watch at $98. It doesn't matter if it's $98 or if it's $9,000. The finishing techniques are the same. We're not taking that quality away. Now, if you go to retail and you look at watches in a $100 price point, you're going to see that there's bleeding over of the finishing techniques. It's unrefined. It's unfinished. Here, they're finished beautifully. That's just the bezel that we're talking about. You can see the mirror polishing on the side gives way to that vertical brushing on the lug system. All the rich time is put on this piece. Then you get into that domed flame fusion crystal once again. So that's that material we were talking about. Not only scratch resistant, impact resistant here as well, so superior material. And then when we tip this forward, and because it's domed, it's giving that magnification effect, but check this out. That carbon fiber dial that Kendi was talking about. I love that. One of my favorite designs that you can get, or materials you can get. It's a material that we used, during when Reserve was actually born, a little bit over a decade ago. And then we kind of moved away from it for a while. But now it's back. So you're getting into premium for $16 and change on a value pay.
In a dive case.
In a dive case.
In a dive case.
Let me throw it in there.
We had some spectacular bolts on sale for $99 throughout the entire holiday season. This was not one of them. And I honestly, out of all of them, think it's the best $99 bolt. I really do. And now that it comes in the one-slot dive case, it's over-the-top phenomenal. I have not seen it on the air, and I do a ton of Invicta shows since April. It has not been seen on air since July, 6 months' time. By the way, during our Invicta Power Play shows every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, we also simulcast on our YouTube channel. It's really the best place to watch the show. You can watch it, you can scroll down and shop the show, and you can chat with the hundreds of viewers that are chatting. Now, typically, Ryan Johnson is here chatting with everyone. We're not going to be chatting with you, but I will give you some call-outs. So if you you're there, Victor's there. And yes, both Trap and I are in a major depression mode. Because our guys did not pull it off in the last minute.
Or
in
maybe
the last 30
some
seconds.
people are excited because their guys
people might be
did
excited.
pull it off.
Chuck
I'm
Clemency,
sure half the people were throwing things at their TV and other half were finishing their beverages.
I'm sure, yeah. At any rate, so call me, let me know. I know Trap Vision. I am in mourning right along with you. I'm kind of bummed out here. So hi to John the phone guy. Hi to Joseph. I know, Joseph. Dang, those Bears. Diane, we're going to go to the phone lines, actually. Diane's online chatting. And say hello to Diane out in Pennsylvania. Diane? I'm sure you're pretty happy right now if you're a football fan. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy the Eagles won, although I'm a Giants fan.
Oh, see, I'm from Chicago, so I'm a little
right now.
I'm a little down and out right now, being a Chicago girl.
Yeah. Kenny D, this is Diana McNeil Brown.
Yes, how are you?
We were chatting on Facebook today.
We were. Now,
yes, about that generation, that new one that just came out.
Did you get the new one?
My husband is going to get it for me.
It's so beautiful. I know you have the diamond version of that sub one, but this is a great kicking piece for every day.
Yes. And I just purchased the Coalition Force, the camo one for both me and my husband for Christmas.
Nice.
And 2 of the Avalon Lupa. Lupa is my favorite.
Is it
and
really?
I got the,
okay.
Yeah. I got the gold and the silver for Christmas, too, for myself.
Are you guys cruising with us in February?
Yes, we are.
Woo-hoo!
We will be there. We will be on the dance floor with you again this year.
Excellent.
This year, Kennedy. We'll be there.
Fantastic. And are you the same Diana we met when we were on the street in New York?
That is me.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Do you remember Diane?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Hey,
Diana.
We ran into Diana when we were at going to Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, yeah.
Yep. At Comic-Con.
Fantastic.
You and your husband.
We were with Richard Supton.
With Richard
Supton,
yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me give a shout out to our Invictaholics crew. Gotta shout them out.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, Diana, we can't wait to see you. It's just like 6 weeks away.
It's coming up
right?
quick.
Diana, thanks so much for your call. We so appreciate it. Diana and her husband and her group are huge Invicta fans. They joined us on the last cruise. They're going to be on this upcoming cruise. Okay. Everybody in the kitchen not looking at their TV screen. Turn around right now and check out how hot this watch is.
Look at the
Have
finishing
you seen a full-on carbon fiber dial in a bolt all holiday season?
No, I mean, this is the way you do it. But check this out. I mean, we have a team dedicated just to the finishing techniques, not only on the watch, but the dial. Look how the light captures the beauty of all of the details on this piece. You're going to notice you have gold tone accents trimmed around the hour markers and the hands. When it hits that light perfectly, like right there, look at that on that dial next to that carbon fiber section on that. It is perfect. But then, you know, the main portion of the watch is done that way too. So you have alternating finishing techniques on the case, the bezel, everything on this build. This is a perfect 5-star customer rated piece. More than likely, you already picked up on that gold tone. You got it home and you fell in love. Now, why not get a dive case in the silver tone? This is the way to do it.
So in just, I think, 2 or 3 earrings, we have sold through thousands of these. But it's been a long time since we've had it on the air. Justin's wearing the new execution, which is the silver tone. I'm wearing the existing execution that took over 6 months to get back in stock. That's the gold tone version. Should we hold them side by side?
Yeah, you can see there's some differences. So the gold tone has the gold tone bezel, and the silver tone cable, or you're going to notice the case then is done in a black ionic plating.
Which I love.
So you know what? You can get both of these if you haven't tried one before. There's such a different look.
Yeah, look at that.
It's perfect gift giving. You can give the same quality, completely different looks though with the finishing techniques. They all ship in that 1-slot case. It's the perfect gift.
So there's the gold tone with the black ionic plated case. Here's the silver tone with the silver tone case. Honestly, they're both kind of 2-tone executions, although you can call the gold tone a tricolor execution. All 5-star reviews. We ship this to you. How about for Dad's Day? How about for the groomsmen? Tuck a couple of these away for those fabulous graduates. And again, I want to give a bunch of you guys shout outs. I'm sorry we're not going to be technically chatting because we don't have our Ryan Johnson here. But shout outs to Smitten by Invicta, by, is it Fernalma, Victor, Kenneth, I already said hi. German. Alvin loves Invicta. Greg Hall wants to know when the NFL watches are coming out. Do we know? Do we have a date on that?
You know, I don't know. Anytime between now and when it happens.
Are you kidding me? All right, we have a couple of once onlys. The blue sold out in the Octane in the preview. At under $200, we're never going to do this again. This is the lowest price we will ever offer. It's the lowest price you will ever find on these executions, and it's likely never going to be seen again. So at $199.99, lock in your Grand Octane, and you know what's coming up next hour and the next hour, right? The return of the Mega Sea Hunter on a bracelet, first time in 9 months.
Mega. The big one.
Well, speaking of mega,
look at this.
This is so special. And in the 17-year partnership with Invicta, I don't think in that 17 years I've even ever seen a dozen of this specific execution of a reserve level pro diver with a Salida SW500. Really think about it. How many years do you go back in joining our partnership, Invicta and Evine? How many times have you seen this execution? It's rare. And we really only see a few reserve pro divers a year, but with the Salida SW500, maybe a couple times a year at most. Now, we did not get a lot of these. They are very special because they are numbered to 300.
I love
only
that.
300 in the world will receive this reserve 47mm Pro Diver numbered limited edition with 102 diamonds and that very special Salida SW500 movement. So, did we get all 300? No. In this silver tone execution, Invicta allotted Evine 85 pieces. That's it. In the gold tone execution, look at the black mother of pearl. Invicta allotted Evine 50 pieces. So if you do not jump on this now, it is likely you will not see it again. And only for this show that I know of, only for this show, we are honoring 12-month financing on the Evine credit card. What does that mean? That means you order this, you have 12 monthly payments that will, if you make each of the monthly payments and if you pay it off in full by the end of the year term, will be interest-free payments. If you don't have the Evine credit card, get out of there. Are you trying to steal my watch?
No, I moved the silver tone so it didn't have glare on it. Because they won't take the shot until you do that.
If you don't have an Evine credit card, call us right now and apply for one. If you're approved for the Evine credit card over the phone lines, we ship this to you and you wear it for 12 months as you pay it off.
I mean, this is it. I mean, this is reserve.
Gorgeous.
This is diamonds.
Yeah.
This is built to a high degree of water resistance. Keep in mind, when we start talking about water resistance, it's ultimately about quality.
Yeah.
This is built beyond true professional dive specs. This is reserve Pro Diver, built to 50 atmospheres of water resistance. That is over 1,600 feet. You want to go swimming with this? You go right ahead and do that. Now, here's the issue. You want this gold, which you know you do. I mean, that is dressed up right there. Not too many to go around. This is the most limited that we have, is that gold tone. What I love about this, the black mother of pearl is gorgeous. High degree of color shift. That's what we call the Orient in the watch industry. We use nothing but the best when it comes to mother of pearl. Look at that. But what's really putting this over the top, the diamonds that are set, you're going to notice around the diamonds you have gold tone. So that is matching the watch. Look at this. Even on this elevated track where the diamonds are, that's done in the gold tone. The outer track is done in the gold tone, so it's carrying over that high-end gold tone onto the dial of this piece. It is absolutely stunning and beautiful. Now, big deal on the inside. This is what a lot of collectors would look for. Automatic chronograph, right? Swiss-made machine on the inside. Swiss-made elegance on the inside. Swiss-made is a big term. And it's not just a three-hand, it's mechanical automatic chronograph. That is that Sleet SW500. That's a premium 25 jewel mechanical automatic build, operating at that 28,800 vibrations per hour. You can leave it on the back, completely polished up in that gold tone. Even that is mirrored. Everything decorated, everything looking gorgeous, and only 299 other people in the entire world will ever get this home, put it on their wrist, and really know what it feels like to wear such an exquisite piece.
And our collectors love that. They love being one of only 300 people in the world wearing it. Oh. And by the way, what we have tonight could very well be all that Invicta gives us, because they distribute their timepieces around the world. 50 in the gold tone and 85 in the silver tone might be all you ever see here.
That's awesome.
It's a special execution. We only see a couple of these a year, maybe. The Sellita SW500 is very infrequently placed into reserve-level pro divers. Typically, when you see pro divers with a Sellita, it's the 200. It's the simple three-hand movement. So this is a very special piece. The diamonds set around the outer track, the diamonds set into the subdials, very classy, very high-end, very expensive to build, the very finest quality of every single element in this timepiece, and the ability. Now, we have a couple different ways you can get this home. You can pay for it in full, number one. Number two, we have something called Value Pay. Value Pay is when you use your major credit card. If you use your major credit card, you'll have something called Value Pay. We ship it. Your investment to get it home is $225 plus the shipping and tax, and then you wear this over the course of those 6 months as you pay it off interest-free. If you wish that the payments were half of that or around that amount, right? If you want a lower monthly payment, then you would use the Evine credit card. And if you don't have one, you can call us and apply for one. Only for this show, only for this watch, we are going to honor 12-month financing. And as long as you make those minimum monthly payments and pay this watch off in full by the end of that year term, those payments like Value Pay will be interest-free payments. To me, it's that Grail look. It's that Grail watch. It's a style that we see very, very, very infrequently. And if you're not that guy that likes the full-on pave dial, because what we've been doing primarily this last year is full-on pave dials, you like strategically placed diamonds, this is a piece I want you to look closely at. There are 102 diamonds strategically placed around this. Again, I want to say hi to so many of our customers. I'm sorry that we're not actually chatting with you on our YouTube channel today. We are MIA Ryan Johnson. He's got a day off today. But want to say hi to Smitten By, want to say hi to Tony Woe, want to say hi to Greg Hall. Who else have we got here? We already said hi to Diana, to Eric, to Gerald. We got hundreds of people chatting with us out there today.
That's cool. Yeah,
that's kind of fun.
You know, we may not chat on there, but we'll try to answer questions and things like that if we can from time to time.
Actually, we do have a caller that's on the phone lines right now that I think has a question. Alan is calling from Florida. Alan, welcome to the program. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm wonderful. Thank you. How are you guys?
Terrific.
Good. We're told you have a question for Kendi, Alan.
No, it's not for me. It's for you.
Actually, it's for you, Justin.
Oh, for me?
Thanks, Alan.
For you.
Okay.
You're welcome. So I did buy that Bolt back in April.
Okay.
And it's an amazing watch for this price. I can't tell you how many people look at my watch and do not think that it's a $100 watch. And I got it with the gold limited edition case. It's an amazing buy for anybody out there.
Very cool.
And I've been a collector since 2008. I've got about 55 watches right now. My question is this.
Sure.
I haven't received it yet, but I bought, for the Christmas time, the Platinum Select Poseidon, Sub-Aqua Poseidon watch.
Okay.
And I've always been curious, what's the difference between the Invicta Reserve level and the Platinum Select?
So Platinum Select is a little bit different, where it's always going to be Swiss-made, sapphire crystals, things like that, where sometimes with Reserve, you know, the architecture's there, but sometimes it is Swiss-made, sometimes it's not. So that's pretty much where it varies.
Okay, well, that's pretty much what I wanted to know.
So if you're a Swiss-made guy, Alan, you go with Platinum Select.
Yeah, I am a Swiss-made guy. I've got quite a few of my reserves are all Swiss-made. So.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Well, Alan, thank you for your call, and you are going to love that Poseidon. Yeah, anything. I always tell people, when you read the words Platinum Select, those two words are synonymous in Invicta's brand with Swiss-made. Reserve used to be Swiss-made way back in the day.
Well, we still have Swiss-made Reserve pieces.
Some of the pieces,
Some are now, some aren't. But with Platinum Select, that's where you're going to get that for sure. So let's get into the diamond placement again. And this is what Candy was talking about. I love when you do it this way. So the dial itself is done with that premium mother of pearl. But then the sub-dials, look at this. We have beautifully set diamonds completely encrusting the subdials on this, and then elevated this outer track. I love this design. And then you have more diamonds set all the way around that outer track. You're looking at 102 diamonds. That's 0.42 beautiful carats, 42 points of beautiful carats of elevated diamonds on this piece. And then you're going to notice, too, we were talking about auto chrono. If you're just joining us, what that means is it's not just a 3-hand, you know, hour, minute, second hand. What you're looking at is a mechanical automatic movement that's running off of the mainspring, but it's also giving you all of these other complications. Like you right here, you're going to see you have the chronograph, but your day of the week and your date on this piece. Highly more complex to get into the modules, running everything on this build. But mechanical automatic means you power this with the movement of your wrist. That's the beauty behind this. It is a Swiss-made precision instrument, precision machine on the inside. No batteries required. You wear this watch, and it spins this guy right here, which is called a rotor. You're going to see it's customized for us at Invicta. You have that Swiss Cross logo as well. But as you wear it, it's moving that around behind the scenes, and that's winding up the mainspring. And then it's the regulated release of all of that stored energy happening right there that drives the mechanics of the build. This is all about premium. Flame fusion crystal front and back, so highly scratch resistant, extremely durable. You have that beautiful exhibition case back that's displaying that movement. Everything about this is big again. And if you're that collector, only 300 built for the world. That is a very low number. Now, Kenny was talking about how many we have at the network, how many we shipped here. But keep in mind, we're sourcing the movements. There's some big stuff happening here. The movements are harder to get. They're more expensive.
Really
so we're sourcing the movements. We're sourcing the diamonds. Now, it's possible we do have everything that's built right now, right here. Because a lot of times we don't build them all at one time when we're talking about premium complex movements like this, complex builds with the diamonds. A lot of times we talk about that with high carat pieces. Right? Like we only built 1,000 of these, but maybe we only built 250 to begin with. That's the problem here. So I'd be willing to bet that we didn't build all 600 numbered limited edition, 300 per color execution here. So this might be it. And you know what else is cool is it's already limited, right? Only 299 other people in the entire world will ever get this. Maybe it's even smaller. Maybe we don't build the full production run, but even if we do, it's going to be limited.
I just want to do a side note here. This will come in a 3-slot dive case. Not that it really matters because you're buying this for the watch itself, but it does come in a dive case.
$50 value. It's big.
If you want the gold tone, we are racing toward 3 dozen. And it's likely we will never see the full-on gold-plated version again. With the black mother of pearl in this numbered limited edition, we seem to see much more often the Sellita 200 movements. So clearly, they are much more available. We rarely get to see in the reserve level Pro Diver the Sellita SW500, and when we do, it's not often decked out with diamonds like this. There are 102 diamonds around the outer track on the dial, on the beautiful subdials. It's a classy look. It's a unique look. It's an expensive look. And I purposefully put this on to show the ladies how it will fit. Now, can I wear this? Absolutely, I can. I do want to let you know, however, though, because of that Sellita, this is thick. It is much thicker than most pro and grand divers. It's 21 millimeters thick. So just wanted to make you aware of that because it's a little bit of a different fit than most pro and grand divers. For today's show, I can honor a couple things. One is a 58% discount. That's big. The other is value pay. And the other, and it's only happening on this watch only tonight, 12-month financing on the Evine credit card. And again, if you're new with us, I want to welcome you. We do have an Evine credit card that offers you a lot of perks throughout the course of the year. The perk for this show is that if you use it in purchasing this watch, we will give you 12 months to pay it off as you wear it. So it's not a layaway plan. This watch stays away with you. So in the gold tone, racing toward 3 dozen, a little bit better quantity in that silver tone execution, and a number limited edition of 300 pieces made for the world. And this might be it forever that you see on Evine.
I mean, it's big. You know, only 299 other people in the entire world are ever going to get this home. That alone is big. But you're looking at a piece of art. Not only from the case and bracelet design standpoint. I mean, you know, we were talking about our history again, relaunching the brand in 1991 with Pro Diver. That's what you're looking at. You're just looking at multiple generations down the road, giving you one of the most beautiful watches ever built. Plus, it's classic. Yeah. What does classic mean? You get this home, you wear it every single day till the end of time, and you love it. It's not like the design is out there and you fall in love with it today, but in a month you're like, you know what, I've decided I don't really like it. You wear it every single day. You want to get into upgrading your wrist style, you do that with this piece. You get into the upgraded movement, Salida SW500. You get into the upgraded dial with the mother of pearl. Diamonds, the right amount, 42 points, 102 beautifully placed diamonds on this piece, and then the quality's there. 50 atmospheres of water resistance. That's over 1,600 feet. We've been talking about this over the last few weeks. Are you going on the cruise? Or are you still searching for that watch that is a high-end design, that looks great on your wrist, that takes you from the ship to the ocean? You know, if you're getting off the ship when we get to the Bahamas, this might be one of those watches. Just imagine wearing this. Let me throw the gold tone on just one last time. Imagine wearing this, right? You get off the ship, you're sitting on the beach, beautiful sandy beach, sunlight, sunny day, that gold tone shimmering in the sun just like the diamonds, but now you don't have to worry about it. You want to jump into the water? Yeah. You do it with it. Man, look at that dial.
You've got an Aurora Borealis on your wrist.
We should name this the Borealis.
Right. One of our hosts, Jess Manuel, is actually in Iceland right now, watching the Northern Lights. She posted it. Yeah. Very cool. And it looked just like that, actually. Guys, that yellow gold is going to be sold out before you know it. It is the only diamond timepiece of our show today. I have a couple of updates to give you. First of all, that ladies' timepiece at the top of the hour, 2 dozen left. 2 dozen left. That's all we have available. And this one's only... It looks like it's going to sell out before we even get to it. It is extraordinarily rare when we once only price an octane of any kind. This is a Coalition Forces octane with a Swiss quartz Z60 movement, Aranda movement, in the purple. 5 dozen remain. The blue. It's beautiful. Actually sold out Purple's in the preview. Huge, I'm going to pass it over to Justin just so you can see it on the wrist.
Might be the last look.
Completely plated in black. That price, whenever you see a once only price, it means it's the lowest price we've ever seen it at. It means the price is only good for tonight. And when we say good night in 2.5 hours, the price goes up forever.
Look at that. What triple black bracelet, case, bezel. Get that pop of purple on the inside of that dial. Purple has been one of the biggest colors so far this year. Purple, green, we can never keep them in stock. Why? We're at a once only price, lowest price ever. This is a $680 watch for $199.99. The second largest build we currently have in our arsenal here. That is big.
That's sweet. 4 dozen.
Purple.
Last call, 4 dozen. Also, brand new. You're already digging it. You know, here's what I love about Invicta. They take a vintage and they turn the whole concept on its ear, right? This is a vintage, all plated in black ionic plating. Wait, that's not vintage. It is Invicta style, and those dials are fantastic. Now, that price is only good for tonight, yellow, red, or blue. I'd be shopping for Father's Day, graduations. I'd be shopping for all those handsome men in your life. Oh, what about the red for Valentine's Day?
That's perfect.
That says I love you.
That's
right?
a Valentine's Day watch.
All right, a big shout out to Lightning Fencer, who is on our YouTube channel shouting out everybody right now. He's looking for the Gambler's Timepiece.
Lightning Fencer. You think he's quick with the sword?
Well, I know he wants the Gambler's Timepiece, and here it is. Jeff is bringing it on. He's at the roulette table.
Yeah,
he's shaking it up. We have a brand new specialty casino timepiece available for you today. Look at all those watches coming up. Guys, we still have almost 2.5 hours left,
a lot of
right?
stuff.
And for those of you who are drowning in your tears like I am, because I'm a Chicago girl, just make yourself happy with a watch. It's better than food, right? You can drown your tears in food, or you can get a brand new watch.
There you go.
I vote for the watch.
Or both.
So these are selling out. If you love a good gambling game, if you love the roulette table, if you love casinos, this is a brand new casino spinner. It is an automatic. It's a specialty. It's on a bracelet. And here's what we have left from the preview, because they're almost gone. Now, to me, the coolest one is Rose, because I don't think we've... Oh, there are like two left.
Two. Wow,
Two.
you guys found this one.
You know what? That looks like you're at the high roller table.
Yeah.
That's money. The rose gold is money. This is the silver tone. In the silver tone, I have about a dozen. So a dozen in the silver tone, two in the rose gold. Okay, this is the last time you're going to see that. Gold tone with the green, that's money right there. That's money. 30 left.
Ooh.
And the black, fewer than 2 dozen remain. Okay, this is really cool.
That only happens when you're on the tight shot.
I know, seriously.
Hold on. There it is.
Woo!
What I love about this, too, of course, in the end of the second hand, custom second hand, you have the ball design on there. Look at that.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner?
So when it stops, we just wait for it.
Who knows?
The suspense. We're still taking bets. We're still taking bets.
The rose tone is now gone. The two-tone is next to go. And who's going to be the winner, winner, chicken dinner?
Where's it going to stop?
Where's it going to stop?
Is that 14?
That's what I said.
14? Was that it? Okay, this is just fun. And this is the one thing that I love about Invicta. I don't care what your taste, I don't care what your style, I don't care what your budget. I don't care if you love this watch or you dislike this watch. Invicta makes a watch for every person, and that's what has made this particular brand one of the fastest growing brands in the world today. They are absolutely the most prolific brand. It's a fabulous look. If you love going to the casino, you know, maybe your mom and dad are retired. It's just what they love to do every Sunday afternoon. It's what they love to do every Saturday night. That gold tone, that's money.
We have that
right
fluted bezel completely. By the way, new bezel design, new dial design. Not only new dial design, new functionality on here. You're going to notice you have the beautiful hour markers done in the different shapes as well, and that will glow in the dark. This is actually a modified Pro Diver. You're going to see that from the silhouette from the side. It's massive, a massive 52 millimeter case size, where typically, you know, Pro Divers originally were that 38 millimeter case size. This one is a lot bigger.
This is just fun.
Look at that spin.
You
By the
know
way,
what?
there it is.
It's like a teenager.
Isn't that cool? But
it's not cooperating.
Mechanical automatic build on the back too, so premium movements on the inside. Everything about this is cool.
All right, we want to send a shout out to Eugene, to Pepsi 0321. Tony's loving the carbon fiber. Oh, Tony's buying for the first time tonight. Mike is with us. Hi, Mike joins us on a regular basis.
I don't know if you should trust anybody with two
Bear
first names.
1854.
Mike. Sounds dangerous.
Cheryl's watching. John Parkus, hello. Trap Vision. Who else have we got? Gerald, I think we gave you a shout out a little bit earlier.
Trap Vision says Justin has no strength.
Oh, if you have any questions, I'm sorry if we don't get to all of your questions, because typically we have Ryan Johnson with us, and he takes care of a lot of the chatting. He does have all the strength, but he's got a day off today. By the way, when we finish up Power Play, we'll have an extra hour tonight with some big specials, including a Sea Hunter that has been MIA for 9 months. And then we go into our YouTube show.
YouTube.
Which will be a lot of fun. And you do not want to miss the YouTube show, because the deals are insane. Hi to Edric. I like that name. Ricardo is watching. He's trying to stay out of trouble until the cruise. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Dree is watching.
It's more important to stay out of trouble on the cruise.
Bear Thomas, the Invictaholics are in the house. David, you guys are having a good time out there. By the way, if you go to our YouTube channel, you go to Invicta Evine Power Play. You go to this date, so it's 1/6. It's really the best place to watch the show on Sunday nights. We're here every Sunday night for you for Invicta Power Play at 8 p.m. Eastern because you can watch the show on YouTube. You can scroll down and shop the show. You can share the show with your brothers and sisters. And you can also chat with the customers. Now, in order to get on the chat, you just have to hit the subscribe button. You have to subscribe to YouTube, and then you're set to go. These are selling out. It's the first casino-style watch I've seen.
Is it the first one we've done? I believe.
Didn't Invicta do one a long time ago, or is it the first one Invicta did?
Oh, boy. If we did,
a different brand?
that was a long time ago.
Right?
Well, no, I remember Croton years ago. I was, part of, I worked with Croton years ago on here, too. We had a watch.
And I think that...
But it was digital.
Yeah.
And you could push a button and it would go beep, 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 beep. It went like around.
That's not irritating at all.
No, it's very cool.
Okay, so guys...
You guys, I'm sure a lot of guys watching
gone.
right now probably have one.
Yeah. These are over half
That's the gold tone. It's
out.
money. You get it. I know why that's a runaway favorite because, we're talking about a little bit of gambling action here.
Let's put the silver tone and the black side by side because they're the most similar in terms of the dial execution. On these, they're meant to be fun. But in terms of the build of these, they're still spectacular, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got the automatic movement. You've got the TMI NH35. You've got 100 meters water resistance. You've got the flame fusion crystal. Silver tone, we're in single digits now. A couple left. We're racing toward a dozen on the 15. And how about the gold, guys? The rose gold sold out. Fewer than 2 dozen in the gold. We brought a lot more of the gold in.
So Trap Vision wants to know if I'll be hosting the tattoo contest since Todd won't be there. I could do that.
You gonna go get a tattoo?
I don't have a tattoo. Do I need a tattoo to be a host of the contest?
We might just have to tat you on the stage.
Do you have any tattoos?
Heck no. Are you
Ryan,
kidding?
I don't think Ryan has. So who would be the host? If you have to have a tattoo,
Hall would be the toast.
Does she have a
Heather
tattoo?
Hall's got one on her. No,
What is
an
it?
ancient one on her ankle.
What is it?
I don't know.
Well, she could.
Jeff,
be,
you got a tattoo?
Well,
No?
you better get one. Be cooler if you did.
All right, so I want to show this to you one last time. 2 dozen left. Huge special to kick off this hour. It's the next gen of a Sabacqua for the women. Yes, this is the timepiece I wore all night last night. It's beautiful, it's sporty, it's elegant. I wore this very dressed up last night. It worked. I wore it with my lab-created diamonds. Today I'm wearing it a little bit more casually. It does have the flame fusion, the domed crystal,
it's
and
cool.
has 100 meters water resistant. It comes in a $50 3-slot dive case.
It's been re-engineered in that Sabacqua series, the most exciting series that we have right here specifically for the ladies.
And a lot of our customers, I'm not going to say who in case their ladies are watching, but a lot of our gents chatting on YouTube are buying this for Valentine's Day.
John says, hi, Kendi and Justin. What's up, John?
Hi, John.
Let's see. Diane says, tattoos needed. You got to know the experience.
I don't know that that's anything I would ever do.
And John, the phone guy, says Heather has more than one.
Now, John, the phone guy, how would you know that?
And then he laughed out loud. I don't know. What do you know, John?
Well, John.
John says Jay-Z skipped miniature golf on the last cruise. You know what? I heard a lot of people went to the mini golf because they wanted to see me, so I apologize. But I was double booked, so I skipped mini golf to do something else.
Karaoke? You were karaoke?
No, there was a meet and greet. So I went to a meet and greet, and the people that wanted to do a meet and greet went to the golf, and it was a fiasco.
Oh, no.
I was double booked. It's not my fault. I didn't just blow it off. I had to, I had to go one or the other.
Punisher Season 2 coming in January 18th. That means I won't see my husband and my son for a while. Who else have we got here?
Everybody.
Everybody's loving the diamonds.
Everybody in the world.
Any new Marvel and DC pieces coming? Maybe next week at the pavilion.
We have some new stuff.
We're going to be in Florida next week, but not at the pavilion.
You know what I'm wondering, though? I don't know first. I mean, I know we're doing some shows somewhere else, but I wonder if we will do a show or two at the pavilion. I don't know. We might. But but our focus will be...
We're going to Florida next week, guys.
Are we not supposed to say? Is it like a secret? Or what is it?
We start on Saturday.
I haven't received any emails about it.
Our shows start on Saturday. It's Ryan, Justin, myself, and Todd.
Todd.
And maybe more. We don't know. But it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of a heck of a lot of fun, You know, there's vintage watches out there, and then there's Invicta vintage. I'm thinking that watch right there with the red dial, brand new, screams I love you on Valentine's Day. Or for the single guys out there, get it for yourself, because it's a scientific fact that red attracts women. Just saying.
Is that it?
Uh-huh, that's what I heard. So one of the coolest new vintages ever, 50 millimeters, so not typically vintage. Massive color display, so typically not vintage. Bracelet is typically not vintage, right?
Strap.
So you've got kind of sort of vintage, but it's only Invicta style. Red dial, Invicta yellow dial. The blue dial to me pops the most. There's something about that blue dial that's just, it's almost like electric cobalt blue. And all the upgrades, flame fusion, check. 100 meters water resistance, check. Plated, check. This is 63% off.
So I would say it's built off of the vintage classic platforms. You have the classic round case design, classic dial detail, classic clean lines. It's just that we're updating it with the black ionic plating, the beautiful pops of color on this one. It's really taking classic to the next level here with Invicta. Invicta yellow, Invicta blue, you got that beautiful red. Pops of color, the center point on this one. Flame Fusion Crystal.
Wow.
So basically what we're talking about, if you want to get into Invicta for the first time, $11 and change, and you're getting into premium stainless steel. The Flame Fusion Crystal on this build. Quality quartz movement, the 10 atmospheres of water resistance in a very exciting case size. 50 millimeters is where we produce the vast majority of exciting styles. So I would say for the guys that are already following us, if you want to give some perfect gifts, this is it. For everybody that's just kind of watching, just tuning in for the first time, you're like, man, this Invicta thing's huge. Where should I start? You can do it with this piece right here.
If you love red, now this is a big watch, ladies.
Look at this blue, though.
But it's not super thick. It's only about, what do you have
12
in terms
millimeters.
of 12 millimeters? Yeah. So even though it's big, I think it's kind of a fun boyfriend look for the gals.
It's a fun piece, absolutely. You know, it has a little bit of that weight reduction because it's not as thick. But this blue, I would say if you want to go the most classic, I would go with the blue.
Yeah.
Because you're going to notice it's kind of a darker, beautiful blue.
It's like
and you
cobalt.
see, cobalt blue, but you see that beautiful guilloche-inspired texture on the dial. As you move this watch around, look at how it catches the light. I mean, this was done in a very specific way to dance with the light. Then you're going to notice the hour markers, the hands are polished, so that plays beautifully with the light. A lot of detail on this one. And you know, I talk about this all the time. Speak to this. See the date at the 3 o'clock? You have the trim work around the date. That means you put the time into the dial. There's a lot of dials that's a good one, that are just cut out, stamped out without the framework.
Is currently abusing me.
Can you show it?
On text. I don't know.
Well, no, because these are some of the, so he just sent her a bird box meme.
So Chuck Clemency, who's going to be up later tonight with the earrings that I'm wearing.
This is going to anger some people, and some people are going to think it's hilarious. Okay? Just to be clear, some people will not like it.
Okay, but I'm a Bears fan, so just saying. So Chuck Clemency is currently abusing me on text because he is a big Eagles fan.
I'm going to say
I am from Chicago.
It's a little funny. It's a little funny. Just because of the bird box
and
thing.
he will be relentless until I pass the torch to him tonight.
It's funny.
When we say goodnight, he is up here with some fabulous earrings with Melissa Minor in Saffron.
It's funny, but I just want to say, if you're a Bears fan, make sure that you email Chuck Clemency about it. Or if if there's anything, just make sure you reference.
You know what?
I
it's
heard
all
it.
Fair and love and war.
I heard it from Chuck.
It's
just
all,
make sure make sure that Justin Zimmer's name doesn't get anywhere near it. I tried to cover it up.
It's sometimes just where the ball bounces. Sometimes just, unfortunately.
But that blue. I'm telling you, look at this.
Yeah.
From across, the blue's my pick. Although you can't go wrong with Invicta yellow or that red.
Yellow too.
That red looked great on you because you're wearing that red jacket. That worked beautiful.
I know Trap Vision didn't appreciate that too much. Sorry, Trap. Well, he's a Chicago boy like I am.
That's what I'm saying. I had a disclaimer before.
Hi to Mark. Hi to Jay. He wears his Invictas more than he wears his R brand. He gave his R brand to his son. That's sweet. Okay, I gotta put this yellow on.
You should.
Yellow is sunshine.
Let me try the red.
We need some sunshine right now in Minnesota.
It's been a warm.
It's been warm
winter.
and sunny up until today. Tomorrow's supposed to be 40 again.
I haven't worn a jacket yet.
I know. Everyone's walking around the Twin Cities in shorts. It's good.
Shorts.
This yellow.
I don't go that far.
Yeah.
Shorts.
This yellow is fantastic. Look at that. Look, $11. If you've never tried Invicta here at Evine before, Chi-Town, Trap Vision, I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. Hopefully I'll be presenting the very first Dub Bears watch.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Hopefully, right? Hopefully. We can have a toast in their honor on the cruise, Trap Vision. And then you can out push up Justin and Ryan.
I see. There you go, bringing me into the mix again. I think it was Ryan. That's Ryan's show.
I know, but I think you should play this year.
I can do push-ups.
Trap, do you challenge Justin to some push-ups?
I'm more of a pizza-eating guy than a push-up guy.
Yeah, the problem is the pizza line's too long late at night. Right?
I don't know.
I got to try the late night burgers.
You need to make
I
friends with the pizza
that.
guy so they tell you when there's no line.
One Glove Jeff says the burger line is the line to get into.
Is that the line? I didn't have any burgers
either.
last year, but I heard they were all,
That's what I heard too.
See, I don't stand in lines. I'm big time. You can phone it in? No. Candy.
I didn't know you could phone it in. I'm too exhausted when I get off the air. Or I've had too many shots of tequila, so I'm not even paying attention to the burgers.
What is happening?
Just saying. I hang out with Michael Valetuti's wife and Sam
really?
Benham's wife. Yeah,
that's fun.
They're my tequila sisters.
Michael's excited for the
cruise.
cruise.
Just saying. This is new. It's hot. It's Valentine's. Guys, this is such a great Valentine's watch. Gals, if you know that he's getting you the next gen sub for Valentine's Day, I think it's only fair you get him a red hot watch. By the way, we are down to how many in the women's next gen sub? 1 dozen remain. 1 dozen remain. Lowest price ever, $89, I think it was.
Yeah,
in a 3-slot dive case.
Mm-hmm.
This would even be a great grad gift for the daughter or the granddaughter.
It's a big value.
Right?
Absolutely.
Bridesmaids gifts, beautiful, but we only have a dozen left. So lock that in. So Justin and I we're a little lonely. We're keeping each other company, but Ryan Johnson has this Sunday off. But we are taking you shopping not just for 1 more hour. We have only 1 more hour live on our YouTube channel where you can chat and shop and watch all at the same time. Just go to Invicta Evine Power Play. Make sure you just put the date in 1/6.
Is Trap Vision the push-up guy?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? He wants me to count his push-ups. As long as I can do it eating pizza,
John,
I don't
the phone
care.
guy. He's my kind of guy. Shots.
That's a song.
Edric is liking the blue. Love that. He wants you to... Yeah, what hosts are going on the cruise? We don't know yet.
I don't even know if I'm going.
We don't know yet
One Glove
if
Jeff,
we are
he's
going or not.
Oh, you don't know
We know
either?
that we will be in Florida next week for the Invicta remote.
Is it next week?
Then there is a remote in LA.
2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks from now?
No, it's next week. Well, not this week, but next week. So not this week. We won't be broadcasting this Saturday, the next Saturday. So I guess technically it's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks-ish.
Is it the 19th is when we start? 19th.
Yeah.
Morning of the 19th.
And then we broadcast live from LA. And then we broadcast live from Tucson.
I'm not there either.
Nope. And then we've got our Gem Fair, and then a couple of weeks, and then it's my birthday cruise.
Birthday cruise.
Birthday cruise. Yeah. Just saying. And I think it's somebody else's birthday.
Here's the yellow.
Is it Vega's birthday? Can't remember who else's birthday. Another one of our...
I don't know.
Guys. It's one of his birthdays, too. John, the phone guy, tequila. What's your favorite
Invicta
tequila?
Yellow.
What's your favorite tequila? Okay, so the blue has currently taken the lead. Richard Oso is buying Patron for everybody? You're picking up the rounds of Patron?
That might get expensive, Richard.
Richard, that's sweet.
That's the yellow. My pick's the blue, though.
All right, we are going to be cruising with 2,500 of our favorite customers, and we're so thrilled at the end of February. Yeah. I believe the cruise is sold out, but if there is a cabin or 2 left, you can find out at invictacruise.com. Invictacruise.com.
Third annual.
I don't know that we've got an update or not, but it is our 3rd annual. It's a 3-night, 4-day cruise, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we're very much looking forward to it.
Here's that blue. Check that out. I love the blue on this.
In the lead.
Flame fusion crystal. Keep in mind, once again, quality quartz movement. That's that classic 3-link bracelet with the polishing technique and the brush technique happening on there too. I mean, everything is high quality on this build. I love the texture on the dial.
Do you love
really
it?
Showcases, absolutely. It really showcases what that dial is capable of when you start moving that watch around.
Guys, this is a huge show. We have another 2 full hours. We'll only be on YouTube now for another hour. Then we go off YouTube, and then we come back on only for YouTube, and those will be some brand new YouTube markdowns that I'm really excited about.
New stuff on YouTube.
On YouTube. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to get into our hour number 2. Remember, there are 3 hours. Remember, there is 12-month financing on that Reserve Pro Diver with the Salida SW500. And this brand new piece, think about the dads, think about the grads, think about your team's favorite color, right? $11.66 gets it home. All right, guys, heading into hour number 2 of Power Play. Remember, you can watch us live on our YouTube channel, Invicta Evine Power Play. 1/6, the date, January 6th. My name is Kendi. Justin Zimmer is in the house. Ryan Johnson, we don't know what he's doing. He took the day off.
He did.
I saw him post a picture by a koi pond, so I think he's somewhere warm. Did you see that?
I did.
Yeah, he posted a really cool post about koi fish. So if you want to learn more about koi fish, we didn't even tease this. We're just going to let it out of the gates. We have, I believe, the only 8-slot dive case of the night. Now, don't hold me to it because you never know what's going to come out here. But this is a $73 value. $73 value. We are not going to make you wait on this, but I am going to make you check out of your shopping carts on this instantly. Back for the first time since September, I have 80 Aviator Mavericks in quartz chronographs on a bracelet. I have only 80 of them available at a price of $99.99. So 4 months to get this back in stock. Under $20 really gets us home if you consider that 8-slot dive case.
You know, I mean, the bracelet, it's a true 5-link bracelet design. Everything completely mirror polished. You have that beautiful chronograph layout done on the dial here. Flame fusion crystal. It's that classic 47 in this case design. So this is really what a lot of people like to get on their wrist at a price that is, I would say,
wacky.
Wacky. You cannot beat this price.
100 meters water resistant, flame fusion crystal, 8-slot dive case. We maybe do that once or twice a month now. An 8-slot dive case, right?
You have a beautiful case back with that airplane design. So, I mean, everything is high end on this build. I would say this. If you love that Pro Diver and the diamond watch that we have, and that's way out of your price range. Now, I know it doesn't have the diamonds. It's not a mechanical automatic, but you have that kind of chronograph look, that layout on the dial. You have that complex bracelet design, and everything's polished. So if you just want to kind of get that look, that high-end design, that high-end look, here today for under $100, you can do that.
So that is our What's in the Box special. I have 80 pieces. It's really for your eyes only in the preview on the Market Set dial. Now, honestly, these have got to be 3 of the coolest Bolt Zeus executions of all time. If you love red, white, and blue, if you love color, this is a brand new markdown that is only good for the next 2 hours. I have 1 dozen in the black on the left. That's super cool. I have a few more than 100 each in the blue to the right or the red in the middle. You order it via the color of the strap at $269.99, brand new markdown. Well, this is likely going to be only for your eyes in the preview again. It's a brand new markdown on a massive 52mm Grand Pro Diver. If you love the ocean, if you love sailing, if you love all things nautical, if you love boating, this is the Intercontinental. It's an automatic movement. I have 40 in the blue dial. I have 40 in the silver tone. If you want it, you've got to check out of your shopping carts. Brand new on markdown. It is a dive watch on a bracelet. It's 200 meters, water resistant, 40 of each available. Now, this is kind of an aviator to beat all aviators. It is one of the most intriguing aviator designs I've ever seen. It is an open heart automatic, where that airplane is over that bridge movement. It's a bridge movement, and you've got a bolt cable around the outside. This is a brand new execution. We brought it to you in a bracelet last week. This is the newest one on a strap, and you order gold tone black to the right, gold tone blue to the left, gold tone silver tone, or silver tone blue. At $22.50, really great watch. All right, so we let the cat out of the bag last hour. A once only on a Grand Octane is rare. These are the final quantities. This is the lowest price you'll ever see. We will have to raise the price forever in 2 hours. We sold out the blue in the preview, and I only have a couple dozen left in the purple. It's last call on the Grand Octane, and the only Grand Octane of the show. Now, we have another once only. This once only. Brand new, lowest price ever on a bracelet version of a Sabacqua Noma 5. That's an award-winning watch, guys. I have 1 dozen in the blue to the left. I have 3 dozen in the light blue in the middle. And I have 50 in the purple. This is an award-winning Sabacqua Noma 5 on a bracelet at 70% off. It may sell out in the preview. And look who's back.
There it is.
We have not seen the C100 Gen 2 in a Swiss chronograph on a bracelet in 9 months. April was the last time on the air. I only have 4 dozen in the gold tone. I have only 4 dozen in the two-tone. A few more than that in the silver tone to the left. But that's one, gentlemen. If you've been waiting 9 months to get that on your wrist for the cruise, it's going to sell out tonight. Mm-hmm. Guaranteed. All right, you guys ready for another once only? On your mark, get set, dial. Three minutes or sell out. I've got to be honest with you. These are some of the very best once-only opportunities I've ever seen. We just showed you a sub 5 in a once-only. We just showed you a Grand Octane in a once-only. We now have, only for this 2-hour block of time, the lowest price you will ever find. In fact, 77% off. One of the coolest executions ever on a sub 6. On a leather strap.
It almost looks like a kingfish strap.
I have never seen before. I have 4 dozen of these, only in the charcoal. Okay. Any sub 6 at $179, forget about it, right?
No, I mean, I remember when these came out with these beautiful straps. I mean, this is right place, right time. We're giving these away at $179.99. You're into a very sophisticated case design, crown and function pusher system for a $30 value pay. This is also combat, so if you love the triple black and grayed out design, this is it. That gray custom strap, you have the black ionic plating on the case and the bezel. Even the loom is grayed out on the bezel, on the hands and hour markers of this piece. It's very cool. This is the full version with the automatic helium release valve. This is built to that water resistance, which is crazy. It's over 1,600 feet of water resistance, so you have that triple screw down system. I wouldn't take it in the water, though, because of that custom strap, but keep in mind, ultimately, when we talk about water resistance, it's upgraded quality structural integrity. This watch is beautiful. Swiss-made movement on the inside, and we talk about the crown and function pusher system. This is where it gets interesting. This is why the Sabacqua series is some of the most exciting collections, because of the engineering that takes place. This is that very expensive system. As you start to rotate that, you're noticing the plate is actually lifting off of that case design, and then you can operate the chronograph on this build. If you're lucky enough to steal this at this price, let us know, because this is a huge value.
So we have 1 minute to sell out. We only have a few dozen available. That is it. Yes, we're going to be visiting with Bob Cohen. one of our great Invicta collectors. He is standing by. We're going to be talking to him.
Big time Bob's coming up. He's a big celebrity.
I love Bob. Bob's such a great guy. He is an Invicta celebrity. So we're going to be talking with him in just a minute. I know a lot of you on the YouTube channel are asking, where's Bob? Where's Bob? He's coming up here in just a little bit.
What about Bob?
Poor Jay says his wife is going to put him in the doghouse.
Uh-oh.
We're killing
It's already
Victor
trending. Big time Bob. Hashtag.
I know.
Yeah.
Tommy, big time. You did not miss Bob. Nope.
Oh, there's already a big time somebody. I didn't know that.
Bob will be a guest, Edric. Hold on. He'll be here in just a little bit. Huh. Thank you, Deborah. We'll have to check that out. I'm not sure what watch that is that you're talking about. We'll have to see. Uh-oh. 77% off. This price goes up forever when we say goodnight. But we only have a couple left. By the way, in the Aviator Maverick, how many? Fewer than 3 dozen. It's last call. If you want to get that for Father's Day or for the grad, great grad gift. $99.99 in a $73 8-slot dive case. It's last call. So last call on the Sub 6, last call on the Grand Octane, last call on the Aviator Maverick, probably getting close to last call on that Sub 5. And guys, we still have 2 hours to go. We're going to be whooping it up for another 2 hours. Yeah. So we have another brand new markdown, this time for this show only, on a super cool tri-cable Bolt Zeus Swiss Quartz Chrono. If you love color and you love a Bolt Zeus, I think
And if you love Bob.
I think you just have to dive in and get this. For this show only, we are offering you the lowest price we've ever offered this reserve level Bolt Zeus tri-cable Swiss Quartz Chrono at. If you want the black, there are just a couple remaining. So let me take you on a quick tour, and then we're going to go off to Skype and talk to our good friend Bob Cohen. If you want the black, which is shiny, 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 black ionic plating, there are 10 left. I love the red, 10. I love the red, white, and blue cabling on the black silicone strap. Very sharp, very chic, and on a $45 value pay, you are wearing this beauty. So let me take you on a close-up tour of each of these executions, and then we'll get to the phone lines. This is the black. You order it via the color of the strap. Look at that.
Beautiful.
I don't know that I've ever seen red, white, and blue cabling against the black.
Patriotic Bolt Zeus right here.
Super sharp.
Can't go wrong with that.
Then we have the gold tone. The gold tone, you order blue. The blue is done in kind of a, I would call that kind of almost a Wedgwood blue strap. Really interesting. It matches the plating there. Some red, white, and blue going on there for you. We have fewer than 100 available. And then full-on patriotic. Here is the red with the red, white, and blue cabling, about 100 available. Anyone who serves our country, anyone who is a patriot, anyone who has a July 4th birthday. Like
this
our
is
own
awesome.
Brian Kessler. It's beyond awesome.
No, I mean, you kidding me? It's tri-cable design. You're going to notice we've redone the strap with that brand new hidden suspension system on the strap. That's silicone, so it's extremely comfortable. Of course, you guys already know reserve level quality Bolt Zeus. Completely, highly sought after build here. This is built to true professional dive specifications. Talk about doing it in style with this piece. I think I kind of like the, I'm going to go gold, I think. You can still get into the
blue is cool.
Well, you still get into the patriotic red, white, and blue because you're going to notice the subdials are done in the white on the gold tone, but it's really kind of dressing it up. That's pretty cool.
Now, you order it via the color of the strap. So this is the red. The black is almost gone.
And this is the blue.
And if you get the blue, you'll be getting the gold tone execution. And ladies, wear it. I cannot wear a full-on Bolt Zeus on a bracelet, but I can wear it. Here, I'll show it to you. On the strap, it is silicone. It's also 200 meters water resistant, so a great piece for the cruise. You can dive in it.
That does match your coat.
I know.
Look
You've
at
got
this.
the 2 keepers, so you can pull it up, and it's a tri-cable. Tri-cable around the bezel, tri-cable down the strap. And we're going to head to Skype and say hello to one of our very good Invicta friends and one of your friends as well.
Hey,
He's joined
Bob.
us on the cruise. His name is Bob Cohen. Happy New Year, Bob.
Hi, how you doing, guys?
Terrific.
Good.
How are you,
see
sir?
Great to see you.
I like your shirt.
Yeah, I got Invictaholics. We're getting ready for the cruise.
Very nice.
Shout out to them and the Invicta cruisers, of course.
So what are you most looking forward to on the cruise, Bob?
But just so many people I've met online that I feel I know as friends.
Yeah.
Some of them I do know as friends in person, but many I don't. But we're looking forward just to get together on the cruise and say hi and have a drink and show us our watches, and I'm just looking forward to meeting everyone.
So Bob, for the new customers, tell us what it's like to be a part of the Invicta community.
It's great. I started in 2007, and believe it or not, it was my wife who bought the first Invicta in our family for her, a Lupa, that she saw on a pharmacist and came home and said, I saw this watch called the Lupa. I had no idea what it was. But we tracked it down online, and we still have it to this day. And that was the first Invicta in our household in 2007. Jump ahead 12 more years. She has a number of them, but I have a lot.
Yeah.
And there's just styles. They continuously change. When I think I have everything there is, and there is no more, another style comes out to tickle my fancy, and I end up getting it. I just enjoy the Venom is probably my favorite, and Savaquanoma 3 and the Coalition Force. Really, I enjoy them all. And I enjoy wearing them, and people notice them. It's fun.
I'm seeing your display there, Bob, but I've noticed you don't have the Invicta fragrance yet.
I do.
You do?
Oh, you can't. You don't see
Where
the box?
is it?
Okay, you see the. I can't point. I'm not good with camera like you guys are.
Just go ahead and grab it. Okay. Go ahead and grab it, Bob. Grab it, pick it up, and describe the smell to us here.
Boy.
And believe it or not, my wife and my daughter were in New York last week to see a couple shows up there for a girls' day. And they walked right by the Times Square store, and they came home with a surprise for Dad.
Oh. Now you smell like a new watch, Bob.
That's it. That's right.
Hey, Bob, how many people do you think have already taken a screenshot of you here and already posted it?
Everybody.
Oh, I don't know. I've gotten a ton of emails, Facebook messages. I know so many people, and they're all superstars, really. I just enjoy people. You mentioned a few of them this evening, and the sites are great. So, yeah, everybody's good. It's quite enjoyable to be part of the Invicta family.
Well, we can't wait to see you on the cruise again at the end of February. If there's one thing that you would love Invicta to put out or put together, what would be your dream watch if you were to put elements together? Have you ever thought about that?
I haven't, because I enjoy what you're doing without my help. Okay. And like I said, I wasn't sure what to wear this evening, so I kind of got.
Oh, there you go, Bob.
I kind of got my favorite is that Spider-Man. How do you do this? Spider-Man Venom.
Left is right, right is left, Bob. Opposites.
The Spider-Man Venom I got on the cruise. I ordered on the cruise last year.
Nice.
And there's the cruise Venom I bought on the boat.
Yep.
The meteorite bolt is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then this one I just bought 2 weeks ago on your show. It's
the Elegant.
There it is. The elegant bolt,
yep.
And I love the two cable design and the abalone, and I have a blue one that matches it that I got maybe last year.
I didn't know what
to wear.
Bob,
I won't ask you what you have strapped around your ankles.
Bob, oh my goodness. Bob, you are hired, my friend.
Bob, thank you so much for your call tonight. We so appreciate it, and can't wait to see you at the end of February.
Thank you very much for your time, and thanks all the gang out there for watching, and we'll see you on the cruise. I can't wait to see you all.
Terrific, Bob. Take care and Happy New Year. Bye-bye now. Bob is a part of course, the Invictaholics. The Black Bolt Zeus is gone. Okay. You can meet all of these incredible collectors on our YouTube chat right now, if you would like to. We always, every single Sunday night, broadcast live simultaneously on our YouTube channel. So go to the Invicta Evine Power Play and you have to find the date. It's 1/6, January 6th. And if you hit the subscribe button, not only can you watch the show, scroll down and shop the show, share the show with your best buddies, right? But you can also chat with all of our incredible customers, and they are a wealth of information. So if you have any questions for them, certainly ask them as well. But I have to tell you, if you are looking for a very patriotic Bold Zeus, I think this has only been on the air once before. And for today, this is 61% off of our regular price.
This is huge. You know, we talk about the Bold Zeus design. This is taking it steps further. It's reserve level quality, so art engineering is here. But now, taking that cable design on that bezel to the next level with the tri-cable. So typically there's one cable. Here you have the 3 cables suspended in that unidirectional rotating bezel. I love the way that we suspended the 3 cables into the strap. You know, typically, the only way to get into the 3 cables is on a bracelet. This, though, is a very rare strap execution with the 3, and you can see how that suspension system is done on the back of this build. I mean, everything done to a high degree of quality on here. $45 value pay. This show only. Get this one home.
All right, everyone's chanting, Bob, 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 Bob. Also, it looks like Mark Carrillo just picked up the casino watch. He lives in Las Vegas. You are going to be slamming with that watch. And everyone, we want Bob. We want Bob. Aww. Look at all the people giving Bob love today. Love you guys out there in YouTube land. All right, if you want the Bold Zeus, stay on the phone line. Remember, that show is only good for the night tonight. And don't forget, as Jill Summerstein would say, diamonds.
So that was your thing.
That's our thing together, Jill and I together.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we're going to see Jill. I don't know if we're going to see her or
sure.
not.
I
It
mean,
depends on how many hours we have.
I hope so, too.
But Jill had a nice big birthday. So everybody wish Jill a happy birthday.
Jill.
Happy birthday, Jill. This timepiece, gold tone, fewer than 3 dozen. Now remember, these are numbered limited editions. Only 300 made for the world. We didn't get all 300. Salida SW500. Don't get to see it hardly ever. And a Reserve Bolt and over 102 fabulous diamonds. I'm sorry, Reserve Pro Diver. Reserve Pro Diver. I had Bolt on the brain. Bob Bolt. I had these on the brain.
Bolt brain.
Bolt brain. Bolt brain.
BB.
All right, 3 minutes or sell out. Only for tonight. We have the lowest price ever and only for this show on a very nautically themed piece. It's called the Intercontinental. It is a giant piece in the Grand Diver series. It is a Grand Pro Diver, 52 millimeters, and boy, it's thick. That's got a 20 millimeter thickness. You can choose either blue around the bezel or silver tone around the bezel. We have 3 dozen of each. That is all she wrote, and not only does it feature an NH35A automatic movement, but it's also technically, as I guess it should be since it's nautically themed, a dive watch.
You know, this is the Grand Pro Diver. You know, during the first cruise, the watch that we built to commemorate that was a Grand Pro Diver on a strap. This one is the more rare variation that's done on that stainless steel bracelet design. It's a solid link design. It's a 3-link design with some beautiful texture running down that center portion. Now, when we talk about Pro Diver, Grand Pro Diver is very different, I would say, than the Pro Diver series. In fact, I think it shares some DNA with the Pro Diver and with the Sub Aqua series, like the Sub 1, just on an exaggerated design, because that case is more round, where Pro Diver is typically flat. So it's really taking the main design details of both of those collections and exaggerating them on this, but it's still built to true professional dive specifications. This is for a $20 value pay.
Yeah.
Now, we built a watch a couple of years ago. It was a Grand Diver with the International Maritime Signal flags. Those are the hour markers done on this build.
3-4 years ago. This was a while ago.
And it was huge.
Sold out.
Absolute, you know, one of the biggest deals we had. Everybody got that home. Now what we've done is we've remade that dial in the Grand Pro Diver. So the hour markers will coordinate with those numerical flags once again. So 1, 2, 3, those are the symbols for those flags on this build. This is cool. This is fun.
Isn't it?
You want to get into something with a story, with that quality build, this is the way to do it.
Brand new markdown. We only have a couple dozen of each. It's the end of the year, so for a lot of the pieces, you're going to see them for the last time ever.
Yep.
You're going to see that we are introducing new, but we're also saying goodbye to many pieces. Since this is the lowest price ever, and at this show only price, this is probably going to be it, and I cannot think of a better watch to wear on the cruise. Or if you've got a dad that loves to sail, he loves to boat, he loves all things lake, maritime. To me, this would be like a Ryan Johnson watch, right? Captain of the ship.
Maybe.
No comment?
He's a ship captain.
Yeah, definitely. Richard Oso says, Bob, you need more arms. James Ambrister would like some astronomy-themed watches. That's interesting.
Yes.
I like that.
That is cool.
Yeah. And Jay's favorite is his Ocean Ghost. He says it rules. Hello, Renee from Arkansas. Nice to see you. Well, one of my host picks is this because it's such a unique flair in the world of vintage timepieces because there's really very little vintage about it. It's Invicta vintage style in a giant 15 millimeter. It's only 12 millimeters slim, so ladies, you can wear that as your next boyfriend watch. Red, yellow, or the blue is the most popular. $11.66.
Can you believe that? Nice.
And the color really pops against that black ionic plating. All right, well, we're going to break it down with a brand new look and style featuring an open heart bridge movement on an Aviator Bolt Flight series. You know, when I sit and listen to Justin and Ryan go through the details on a timepiece, every time they mention a new detail or an added detail, my brain says cha-ching, 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 right? Because you're pulling more components off the shelf. So not only are you getting more, but you're getting more labor. This Aviator, I don't think there's anything else you could put on it. I don't think there's anything else you could do to it. And when you consider that, the price of $134.99 is amazing. Mm-hmm. So we introduced 2 new bracelet versions over the last couple of weeks. This is the first on the silicone strap, and I love it because I love the colors, and you've got a lot more options, and the price is a little bit lower than the bracelet version. So this is an automatic open heart. It is a bridge movement, and that airplane is laid over it. So you have the gold tone black, which I think is the super coolest. That to me is gorge. Absolutely gorgeous. We have the silver tone blue is the next one. We have the gold tone silver tone, which right now is the by far and away the most limited. We have, I think, fewer than 40 of those. And last but not least, gold tone blue.
Awesome.
I'm loving that black version.
Yeah, I mean, all these are really cool color executions. Now, you have that theme on that dial because it's part of the Aviator series. So you have the plane, but now part of that Bolt series too. So we have modified heavily the bezel on this piece to accommodate that really cool cable work. You're going to notice, and everything is completely redesigned on this one too, so it's not like we just put a cable on an existing style, but here with this dial work is amazing. So here you can see the plane. Behind that is that bridge mechanical movement. In this variation, you have that gold tone done on the movement as well. It is a mechanical automatic, so it will power itself with the movement of your wrist. You have that guillotine style rotor. There you can see it's done in that gold tone, but this highly sought after movement with that bridge design. So it's bridging the case, and that's how it gets its name from the 3 o'clock to the 9 o'clock. Everything is condensed down into that area that is required for this movement to operate. And that by itself becomes more impressive when you start thinking about the build because you're working at very tight tolerances. But everything is on display. Here you can see the mainspring, which One Glove Jeff has wound up completely. You can see it's very tight right there. And then the regulation of all of that stored energy is happening right here. That's driving the mechanics of this build. Now, when you start to look at the other details, you have the plane, but now when you start to look at this outer track, you can see the rivet detail like you would have on more kind of like vintage airplanes on the style as well. You have that tachymeter scale running around that outer portion of that dial. Once again, that allows you to track speed over a fixed distance on this one. So we really take a lot of inspiration from different collections and merge it into this build.
So a couple questions for you, Justin.
Yeah.
One is, are you going to be getting your Todd spray tan for the cruise?
No, that's not my thing.
The other is...
that's Todd's thing.
The other is, do you have...
Is that a real question? Did somebody ask that?
Do you have the new excursion on your right wrist?
I do.
And if you do, when is it going to debut?
I don't know. I asked you that. I thought it was tonight.
Sometime not tonight. It's sometime this week, though.
I said in a few days. It really I know we're not supposed to do this, but there's no item number.
Don't call and ask for an item number.
But it has a new locking crown guard system. But what you're going to notice is when it's in its locked position, it's protecting the crown, but you can still start and stop the chronograph. Look at this. When it's in that position. It's really cool.
We'll let you know when that's coming.
It's almost like a sub-aqua specialty excursion almost.
It's not available yet.
No
item number yet. Here's what you need to do. You need to follow us on Instagram. Kendi TV host, KENDY TV host, HOST, or Being Zimmer, BEINGZIMMER. And we will post it and let you know when it's coming. It'll be, I think, this week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, right? Look at this gold tone, silver tone version.
That's cool. Look at this.
Isn't that
It has that movement.
beautiful?
You can see at the 9 o'clock position. We talk about watches like this typically as gifts because, you can see everything that's impressive is really front and center here. You can see how this watch is operating.
And look at the bridge movement, the aviator. If you know someone who loves to fly, if you know a pilot, if you know someone getting their pilot's license, maybe they're graduating. That's
fun, yeah.
It's a great piece at 130. I can't believe how much is in there. Okay, we have a couple sellouts. Don't tell us that we didn't warn you because we did. The Sub-Aqua Noma 6 is gone. Congratulations.
Look at that.
The Aviator Maverick is gone.
That's a fun piece.
Congratulations. And the Grand Octane once only quartz chronograph. How many do we have left, guys? 2-0. If you would like the lowest price you will ever find, the Grand Octane Coalition Forces. No. It's a Swiss quartz chrono on a bracelet plated in black with the purple dial. It's only $33.33 to get that home.
Nice.
Lowest price you will ever find. Ever, ever, ever. Well, where is One Glove Jeff? One Glove Jeff.
He ran off with the diamond pieces.
Where are you? Oh, it looks like AJ Jarek got his Aquaman Sub-Aqua Poseidon.
You got to say that one right.
Ooh,
otherwise it might get you in
nice. Trouble. Somebody wants a galaxy-themed watch.
Yeah, we talked about that, right? I think that's a great idea.
That's fun. What do you mean by galaxy-themed, though?
I think like space.
Like space?
Like aliens.
We don't know when the NFL watches are coming. We have not been.
I mean, I've heard some rumors. I just don't want to say anything right now in case it's not right, and then, people might be upset, which I understand.
Then we might get trouble. So we're going to be broadcasting live on our YouTube channel. It is Invicta Evine Power Play 1.6 for the date, January 6th, only for the next half hour. We will be live on air, if you don't have us on your TV, at evine.com next hour with the Sea Hunter and many other items. And then in an hour and a half, we will only be on our YouTube channel. We do about a 30-minute segment. I think they're all new markdowns.
Yeah, I think so. It's actually like YouTube pricing. It's like exclusive for YouTube.
It's going to be a little kooky.
We're extending the show, which is fun.
We are.
Typically, we would stop and we'd be done. But no, we're extending it. I know for the NFL watches, it would be nice, though. I hope we have Jason Taylor for that launch. I think that would be
fun.
Sweet, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, if you are looking for La Crema de la Crema, this is it. It is a very special watch. It is a watch that we see produced very rarely. It is a Reserve Pro Diver. And though we have seen the Pro and the Grand Divers in the Reserve collection, even some with diamonds, we rarely have an opportunity to share with you the special movement inside because it's difficult for Invicta to get them. It's a Sellita SW500. It is a magnificent timepiece that we are offering a 58% discount on today. This is a $3,200 timepiece typically, but it's not going to last very long. This is a numbered limited edition to only 300 pieces made for the world. Invicta allotted 50 of the gold tone for our Evine customer and 85 of the silver tone. That's all we have available. Will we get the other part of the 300 execution? We don't know if we will ever see them again because, of course, Invicta distributes around the world. This is a brand new Reserve level Pro Diver. It is a numbered limited edition to 300 pieces. It features that hard to find in a Pro Diver Swiss automatic and SW500, that's Sellita. It's also rated to, what, 500 meters water resistant?
500,
That's
yeah.
rare for a pro diver.
Over 1,600 feet on this build. I mean, this is reserve level quality. Let's talk about that first. You have that reserve class, one of my favorites, a push button deploy it. It has that symbol, that badge of quality on there as well. This is how you do it right. Engine turn perlage design on the inside of the clasp. Here you can see the exhibition caseback displaying this premium movement. We're talking Swiss-made goodness, Swiss-made engineering, precision engineering on the inside. It's the best of the best. That's what we're talking about, Swiss-made movement on the inside. Reserve-level quality means taking the art, the engineering of building a high-quality timepiece right to the edge. And you can see we put the rich time in this watch, not just in the design of the build, the finishing techniques, completely mirror polished, then adding, look at that mother of pearl. That is the highest quality mother of pearl you can get into. Diamonds now. 102 diamonds completely covering the subdials and also that outer track. Now, I know that the gold tone's a runaway hit here because that's money right here. You want to upgrade your wrist game right here, $225. And you're doing that.
Or less.
Or if you want to spread that out as well even further, we have the 12-month option on this, which is very rare, by the way, too. You can do that. This is the way to get that watch to end all watches. That's what I like to call this. The watch to end all watches. When you get this home, we know you got big collection. We know you love Invicta. It's the quality, it's the design. We understand, and it's done right. But now, if you want to get into a watch that you're going to put on your wrist and wear every single day for the longest time, it's this one right here. And you're never going to have to worry about exchanging or changing a battery on this because it has that premium movement. Now, we're talking about numbered limited edition, only 300 built for the world. That alone is a big deal. As a collector myself, and you guys feel the same way, or gals, I should say, too, a lot of women, I'm sure will pick this up. You want to get into exclusivity. You want to get into something rare. This is it. It's combining all the rare elements you love to see in a numbered limited edition, only 300 built for the world. That means only 299 other people in the entire world are ever going to know what it feels like to get this home and wear it. For me, that's exclusive. Very rarely will you bump into somebody wearing such an exquisite timepiece that you see on your screen right now. And where else can you get a value like this? Swiss-made mechanical automatic chrono on the inside, diamonds, mother of pearl, built to that supreme water resistance. You just cannot match these prices. This is almost a $3,300 watch for $1,350. This is the way to do it.
I want to talk about the financing because I know a lot of you are looking at this and you're thinking, oh my word, I wish I hadn't splurged so much over the holidays because this is the one that I really want, and I haven't seen one for a long time. I want to talk about the financing. There's 3 different ways you can get this home. You can pay it off in full. You can use your major credit card, get it home for $225 in the 3-slot dive case, all right, and enjoy wearing it over 6 months as you pay it off monthly, interest-free at $225 a month. That's on your major credit card. But only for this show and only on this watch, we are honoring, if you use the Evine credit card, 12-month financing. Now, if you don't have the Evine credit card, you can call us right now and apply for one. If you're approved for it over the phone lines, and you likely will be, you can use it tonight to purchase this. So your payments will be much lower than the value pays. I can't guarantee you what your exact payments will be because that's going to be based on your credit rating, but I can tell you this. If you make the minimum monthly payments every month out of the 12 months and pay this timepiece off in full by the end of that year term, those monthly payments will in fact be interest-free, just like value pay. So if this is a piece you really have been dreaming of, we only get to see this specific execution of the Reserve Pro Diver maybe at best a couple times a year with the Salida 500 movement. This is also a great piece for those of you who don't want the full-on diamond pave. We spent a lot of time this holiday season looking at 2-carat timepieces and 3-carat timepieces that were completely done in pave. If you love an accent of diamonds, but you don't want the full-on pave, 102 diamonds, strategically placed, not too much bling, but just enough to put this over the edge in that, what I would call Invicta couture realm, right?
Oh, I mean, everything about this watch is stunning. Here's that silver tone execution. If you're not a fan of the gold tone, grab that silver. That has that beautiful finish to it, that deep, intense mirror polish finish, which we actually pioneered in the Reserve Excursion line, which, by the way, is part of the family of the watch that we were just showing you earlier. That mirror polishing, that started over a decade ago. It's not that it's just polished, it's mirror polished. You will see yourself in this build, the most popular finishing technique that we have. Now, we love to utilize this finishing technique in a watch like this. The diamonds are sparkling, but then it's really playing beautifully off of the mirror polishing on this piece. Keep in mind, everything's functional here. Unidirectional rotating bezel, super luminova on the hands and hour markers, a little bit on that bezel as well. So we're talking premium again. Now, when you start looking at the outer track on this watch, you're noticing even that reflects the beauty of the dial and the diamonds on this piece. It is a gorgeous watch. Now, if you are following us on social media, I'm Being Zimmer on Instagram. I'm not too active on Facebook. I do share my images just directly over from Instagram. But this is the watch that I posted right here. So Being Zimmer, BeingZimmer. Follow me there. You got the heads up. Only 300 built for the world. You can get into this right now. This is that watch, guys. Get it home and steal this. But reserve level quality is that badging. You guys know already, when you see that badging, you know you made the right decision.
I tried. I pressed hard. Didn't work.
So maybe it doesn't really work.
I think it was Bob's cologne.
Reserve. Bob, your cologne is so strong we could smell you from here. No, really, it actually smells really good. We actually,
I haven't smelled it yet.
Ryan and I were at a corporate event, and before they launched, and they had a bunch of these bottles. Everybody was just looking at it, like, "Oh, cool, we have the cologne." I'm like, "Yeah, it's back," and I just picked it up and I sprayed it on myself. Everybody looked at me like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What are you supposed to do with it?" You know, and everybody's like, "It's a display."
Well, you're not supposed to spray it under your armpit.
It's a display. I'm just like, psh, 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 psh. It's all good, right? I'm like, good Lord, why? I didn't break any rules. It would have been weird, you know, if you did something else with it, but no, it was weird. Everybody's like, what are you doing?
Oh, it's funny. All right, so we have about a minute and a half remaining. We have a lot of surprises yet for you tonight. We want to wish you all a very happy new year. We have Invicta Power Play here for you every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for 2 hours minimum. Sometimes we go a little early. Sometimes we extend a little bit longer. A lot of the women are going to ask if they can wear this. And yes, I think you can. It is substantially thicker than most 47 millimeter Grandin Pro divers because of that movement. It's housing that Sellita SW 500 Swiss movement.
25 jewel.
There are 102 diamonds placed on the outer track of the dial, just outside of that magnificent mother of pearl dial, with the diamonds on the subdials as well. We want to thank all of you who are chatting with us. We're going to be signing off of YouTube in about 20 minutes and then signing back on in an hour and 20 minutes. And
you know, I saw we have Director Pete tonight for YouTube, so I think we should get Pete in the mix probably on the YouTube show.
We love Director Pete.
He could model for us.
And I can't wait to see what color Chuck Clements is going to show up in tonight.
I'd say pink. He's probably going to be wearing pink shirt. Probably.
I don't know. He could be wearing the green. Could be wearing the green.
Maybe. I don't know.
Just saying. Courtney, when's your birthday? When's your birthday, girl? Are you a February birthday girl, too? Courtney's our Invictaholic gal. They're talking about birthdays on there. We're going to wrap this up. The gold tone will be the first to go. On your mark, get set, dial. Now, if you like the big guns, they're coming. So that's what producer Dave says.
Sun's out.
They're coming. We have not seen this Sea Hunter Gen 2 on a bracelet featuring a Swiss quartz movement for over 9 months. And we were unable to bring a lot of these in. Silver tone, I believe we have fewer than 40. Gold tone with the black dial, I believe we have fewer than 40. Not that many more in the two-tone. Look at the value pay on that. That's sweet. And one of our top-rated watches. So yes, as giant as it is, it's wearable. And boy, it meets everyone's expectations. You guys ready for another Once Only? Check it out.
Ready.
You ready? A Once Only is a chance to get an item at the lowest price we will ever offer it at. And we don't do Once Onlys on Sabaco Noma 5s very often. A Sabaco Noma 5 is one of the very few award-winning timepieces by Invicta. There are a bazillion components, we counted them, in this timepiece.
One at a time.
It's done on a bracelet, and a Once Only means your price this show, and this show is another hour and 20 minutes only, your price this show is the lowest price you'll ever see. We will never offer a lower price, but we will raise the price forever in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Here's the problem. In the blue, and there are two different blues.
Light blue.
Let's show you. So in the blue,
Uh-oh.
just blue. You order this blue, This is the blue. We have 10 left. If you want the light blue, 2 dozen. That has been the favorite. And I'm so sorry, Minnesota football fans. Maybe next year, right? 4 dozen.
It's okay,
if you
we
want to
live for next
celebrate
year.
your purple power, right? 4 dozen. We will never offer this watch at a lower price. We will only ever offer it at a higher price. And to get a sub 5 on a bracelet at 70% off, some would say, sweet.
Some would. Sweet right here. So Sub Aqua series, it's my favorite series for sure. The collection is huge. It's one of our longest running, most popular series, starting with the Noma, the Sub Aqua Noma 1, right? Now fast forward, we have the Sub 6, 7's in the works. If you follow Invicta's Instagram page, we were showing some renderings of work that's being done on the 7, so you can check that out as well. Or, the Sub Aqua series, let's talk about it. Sub Aqua Specialty, we had one of those earlier in the show. Sub Aqua Venoms. This is very exciting. Sub Aqua Noma 5 did some amazing things. In fact, redesigning everything always, so you can really see that beautiful evolution through the years from the 1 to the 6 with the bracelet designs, the case designs. One of the most exciting areas, the crown and function pusher system on this one, and this is the original design with that integrated system here with the crown, which was the first time that we moved away from a locking crown guard system since the Sub Aqua Noma 2. So it's a historic design. I'll get into that, but even the bezel completely re-engineered. Now, starting with the Sub Aqua Noma 3, you could tell which execution you were getting into because of the number of station markers on the bezel. So this one has 5. A lot of times you get into that scuba design. That's the type of texture, the scuba gear, the tubing running around this outer track. But it's a phenomenal piece. Even at $669, that's the Evine price here, it's a steal with the texture and the custom, designs that you get into this. But now for $199.99, we're talking once only price. That means this is your one opportunity to get into this price at this crazy level. Now, this is also built to 50 atmospheres. If you don't speak watts, it's over 1,600 feet. Over 1,600 feet of water resistance. Don't go that deep. Well, no one really needs that. But this watch features that, and that's that structural integrity again. And it's not just the Sub Aqua Dragon logo on the side of the case. It's an automatic helium release valve. Now, what does that do? As you're ascending from a deep dive, inside your watch, there's gases that will build up, and this allows those to escape. Otherwise, as you're ascending, it would damage your timepiece. Now, will you use it? I would say probably not. How cool is it to have it on your watch at $199? I would say super cool. But it goes beyond that design too, or that feature. The bracelet is a beautiful design itself. It's a solid link running all the way across. Look at the different finishing techniques. Also, machining that out of one solid chunk of steel is a big deal on this design, guys. I love everything about this build. Look at that.
So we are going to be taking a break from our YouTube channel in 15 minutes. We will be live on the air at evine.com for an hour, and then we will be back on the YouTube channel for about a half hour. Almost everything is a brand new markdown on the YouTube channel, and that will be at 11 p.m. Eastern, right?
Yes.
I think that's right. 11 p.m. Eastern time.
An hour and 15 minutes.
So Burr Baby is asking about a sub 5 or 6 small enough for a lady's wrist to carry off. So I'm going to show this to you on me. It depends on what her taste and what her style is, but I have a 6-inch wrist. It's pretty small. I normally wear a 6.5 to 7-inch bracelet.
Well, we should ask her what she's wearing now. Maybe we could,
Yeah, I don't know. But I can wear this, and the bracelet does curve around my wrist. It's 21 millimeters thick, though, so it's a thicker watch. Have we offered a smaller size? I don't think we ever have in the sub 6.
I don't think, it's not that I remember.
I don't think we've ever done a mid-size.
I don't think so.
In these 2 executions. So we may have a strap version on our website, which would lighten this up significantly, but we can certainly put a shout out to A.L. Lalo, President and CEO of Invicta Watch Group, to see if they can do a women's version. But there were a lot of gals on that cruise wearing big giant watches.
I think there's a lot of women that are wearing 50 millimeter timepiece. Sub Aqua Nomas, tons of women, female collectors wearing these styles. Any of the Nomas, by the way, because they're all pretty much around that 50 millimeter size. the 1 and the 2 in that 47 millimeter case size. Then we bumped it up to that 50, of course, in the sub 3, where we're building a grand sub 3 now, which is very large. But typically, this is the size you get into. What Kendi is demonstrating is that next generation system on the crown. We basically eliminated the need for a locking crown guard system. Now, typically when you get into a locking crown guard, it goes over that crown. This, though, has the tabs, so you just flip the tabs up and it allows you to unscrew that crown. And then the function pushers are a big deal. This is engineering right here. 35 micro-engineered components on this section alone. It's basically you're rotating the gear, which allows you then to screw down those function pushers. Now, the functionality that this is doing, it's giving you that deep water resistance capability. It's ensuring that water is not getting into these sections. So before you take this into the water, ensure that the crown is screwed down and the function pushers are screwed down as well. Now, this features a Swiss-made movement. It is the ETA G10.211. It's one of the most widely utilized Swiss-made movements in the industry on the inside of this build. And it is a chronograph, so you can track elapsed time. That top function pusher will start and stop that feature, and the bottom one will reset. It is that simple to use this watch.
We're going to have a February birthday cruise. Everyone's birthday's in February. We're going to have a big celebration. Jason, Courtney, woohoo. Okay, so the one you're holding is the light blue. This one is just blue because it's a little bit darker. And we're down four to four
pieces.
Left.
Okay.
So if you love the blue, that has the silver tone dial, 4 left. At the lowest price ever. When we say goodnight in an hour and 12 minutes, the price goes up forever on this award-winning Sabak watch, number 5.
John saying
that's 70%
Kendi
off.
is cold. Justin, are you a diva about studio temperature?
I'm not cold.
I don't have any control over studio temperature, to be clear.
I'm not cold.
Kendi freezes and you're comfortable.
I often do.
She's just wearing a jacket.
When the men are going through menopause and the fans are blowing, then it's an issue for me. So I always come prepared with a jacket.
Is this something that's available?
No, this is my jacket.
Oh, because a lot of times you wear things that are like available.
A lot of the times I do, but today I didn't. I actually had my blue and orange outfit all picked out.
It's a slow news day.
But I'm a little disappointed in the orange and blue, so I didn't wear my orange and blue today.
I hear you.
Okay, we are just about to announce a sellout on our once only Grand Octane. We have 10 left in the purple, black ionic plated on a bracelet, lowest price ever. 10 left. 10. Run. Run for the phone lines. Well, if you missed near the beginning of our first hour, we brought back for the first time in over 6 months one of the single best buys of the year 2018 on a Bolt. We had this on the air. The last time I saw this was April, so I've not seen this in a super long time. I had this on the air only in the gold tone in April. Today, for the first time, we are introducing the silver tone, and we'll show you the difference between the two. But bolt to bolt to bolt, this is a screaming deal. I think it's actually better than most of the Bolt $99 deals that we did throughout the entire holiday season. Number one, because it comes in a $40 one-slot dive case. So that's $40 right there, right? Number two, this is a full-on carbon fiber dial. I have not seen a full-on carbon fiber dial in a Bolt all season. So this is your gold tone version. And the cool thing about the gold tone version, and let me take her on a spin for you, is that the case is actually done in brightly polished black ionic plating. Do you see that? So this is your gold tone. This is a returning favorite. Brand new today is your silver tone, which is also two-tone, a little bit brighter, a little bit different, but you skim off the $40 for that one-slot dive case, you're under $50.
Even without the dive case at this price, it's a ridiculous value. You're getting into a watch with that cable design, originally, engineered under the Reserve line many years ago. You get into a lot of those finishing techniques that we were showing you. The flame fusion crystal. We're back to the carbon fiber dial work, which is beautiful, by the way. This is what a lot of collectors like to see. Then the dial work too. You can see we put a lot of time into this because the hour markers you're going to notice are polished. Even they're done in the gold tone on this one. This is called the silver tone, keep in mind. But you have touches of gold tone. Hands, hour markers trimmed in the gold tone. Beautifully mirror polished. You can see how it catches that light. I mean, this is a lot of watch. Then we've poured it over some other things. So we have the cable design from the Bolt. The crown I love. You know, it's modeled after the Sub-Aquanoma 1 design on this piece. And even the strap. The strap on here is not plain. You have that beautiful texture running all the way down that silicone band. This might be it. I mean, if you're new to Invicta, maybe you've never tried Invicta before, you're watching the program, and you're like, which one should I try first? Here it is, super bargain price. You get the upgraded packaging. You get into a lot of those features that a lot of people have fallen in love with on one build.
Ooh, so Jason, I think, is challenging you to a dance-off.
Me?
Uh-huh.
I don't dance.
That's what I'm
made
looking
that
at.
Clear.
That's what I'm looking at here.
I'm not going anywhere near
so
that
what kind
stage.
of contests do you guys want on the cruise? I think there's going to be a contest.
It's always a contest with you, Kendi.
Push-up and a
what contest are you going to be involved in?
I don't know.
What's your contest?
I don't know. I'm not doing the push-up with the squat contest. That's Justin and not Justin.
What?
Well, maybe you. I'm Ryan and Trap.
I skip leg
Limbo?
day.
I'm not good at limbo.
Every day.
No.
Limbo?
And thank you. Yes, my eye is almost all healed.
Oh,
I was out
good.
for 2 weeks. Pain in the neck or pain in the eye. It's not fun.
Pain in the butt.
It was not fun at all. But it's done. We're going to go back to the phone lines, this time down to Florida, and say hello to a new customer. Carmitha in Florida. Welcome to Evine and to our Invicta program tonight. How are you?
I am wonderful, thank you. We purchased the Invicta gold tone watch with the silicone band. I purchased it for my husband for Valentine's Day. It is beautiful, and I thank you guys so very much.
Well, he is a lucky man, Carmitha.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous. Is this your first time shopping with Invicta or shopping with Evine altogether?
Yes, it's my first time shopping with Yvonne altogether, but we have purchased an Invicta watch before, but just not from your line. But this is an unusual, absolutely beautiful watch, and I really appreciate it.
Well, Carmitha, we so appreciate your call tonight. It was delightful talking to you. Please call us and let us know what he thinks once you get it home and give it to him on Valentine's Day.
I sure will. And you guys have a wonderful evening.
You too. Happy New Year, Carmitha. Bye-bye now. We've actually welcomed more new customers this weekend than I think we've welcomed in weeks and weeks and weeks. We had the launch of Serious Skincare here. Mm-hmm. If you missed that earlier, I know their final show is over for now, but they will be back broadcasting live from LA, our LA studios, in 3 weeks. So not next weekend, but the next weekend, in 2 weeks, we'll be broadcasting live from Florida. Mm-hmm. And then the weekend after that, we're broadcasting live from LA. And then the weekend after that, we're broadcasting live from the Tucson Gem Fair.
Very cool. Moving around.
Fun. We're a fun place to shop. Fun stuff going on.
Absolutely.
Right? If you would like that, I think it's the best Bolt value of the season, period. I really do. So good luck in dialing. Also, next hour, we're bringing out the big guns. We're bringing them out. This Sea Hunter Gen 2 on a bracelet has been one of our #1 top-selling Sea Hunters of all time. It has been MIA for over 9 months, just back in stock. I love the must-have price. And the 6 easy monthly interest-free value payments are fantastic. Well, if you missed it last hour, we have a brand spanking new Invicta vintage. Now, is it really vintage? I would say no, but it's Invicta style vintage. And you can choose the Invicta yellow, you can choose the cobalt blue, which is the runaway hit, or the Valentine's red. And it is so much watch for the money. It's on a bracelet. It's completely drenched in black ionic plating. It's still slim enough that ladies, if you want to, here, I'm going to trade you. I'm going to give you the blue. That if you want a boyfriend watch, just a lot of big pop of color, because it's only 12 millimeters slim, and because of the way that bracelet curves to the wrist, look at that. You can pull this big, large, oversized watch off.
That's
I don't
awesome.
know that you'd want to, but man, if you do, you could.
You could. You know, this is solid construction. You know, talking about trying Invicta for the first time, here you go. If you love a vintage look with a pop of color, beautiful dial, this is how you do it. Solid, premium stainless steel on that 3-link design, multiple different finishing techniques, flame fusion crystal. This is under $70. It's $11 and change on value paid to get into this build. The red's hot. Personally, I love the blue. The blue is the one that I would choose. It's that darker kind of cobalt blue that Kendi was describing, but then you can see how the light really reacts to the texture on this one. That's where it really starts to shine. And even at this price, by the way, there's kind of a test. What you see right here is the date opening at the 3 o'clock, still has the trim work around it, so it's finished properly. There's a lot of watches out at retail. The dials are just stamped out. They're stamped out. It looks like it's unfinished. It's unrefined because you don't have the trim work or the framing detail. This one has that. We're talking Invicta quality for under $70 here. Quality quartz movement, which means it's powered by a battery, controlled by an electronic module. All you do is every once in a while you change that battery. That's it. Set the date, set the time. You are wearing this build.
That is rich. And there's something with the black and blue that is so incredible. If you're new with us, think about this. You can have this home on your wrist in a week for $11.66. Isn't that cool? You can be gifting this. We do build to, ship to, so we can bill you and ship it to, I don't know, your brother who has a birthday coming up, maybe. I like the blue for the cruise.
This is Chuck launching green earrings in an hour.
Yes. Why are you saying that?
That's awesome.
Why are you saying that?
I love that.
Why did that just come into your brain?
It's coincidence, I'm sure.
Oh, no, it's not coincidence. He planned it. I'm wearing them.
And we're talking about football before.
Yeah. So, look, see what these are?
Yeah.
They're hearts.
Yeah.
So this will be a today's top value from Chuck.
Chuck hearts the Eagles.
Up in 1 hour. And then Michael Valatutti has a ring, a garnet ring coming up. Rose garnet coming up as a today's top value.
Pretty cool.
You know, Chuck's a little strategic. Just slightly strategic.
He's like Nostradamus. He can predict the future, apparently.
He was in the parking lot listening to the game. And he was on his phone harassing me during the game.
This is good.
I'm a little sad, I have to say.
Are you sure sad's the term?
Miss Melissa Miner and I were in the host room screaming out loud.
Are you sure sad's the term?
Well, I'm a little sad, yeah. I'm a little sad. I had high hopes. And, you know, the Eagles had it last year, so give us a break, guys, you know?
Trap Vision just said, forget Chuck. Followed by 3 angry emojis. So that's like triple the anger.
All right, so here's the scoop. We are, I believe, going off of YouTube for an hour, but we will be back on YouTube exclusively in 1 hour from right now, showing you almost all new markdowns. Really some cool pieces. And we'll only be on there for about a half hour, but get ready to join us back at Invicta Evine Power Play YouTube 1.6. All right. This is our last hour live at evine.com. We have diamonds, 43 millimeters. So ladies, this is for you as well. 19, almost 20 points of diamonds, guys. You choose gold tone, silver tone, or two-tone. Beautifully done on the bracelet. And actually, the bezel on this is so shiny, it also looks as shiny as diamonds. Oh, yeah, it has been since April, over 9 months since the Big Daddy, the largest watch Invicta makes, has been on air.
That's huge.
It's huge, right? There's the two-tone. Now, in the two-tone, there are fewer that we're racing toward 40. In the gold tone, we're racing toward 40. In the silver tone, a little bit better quantity. Silver tone is the one with the blue dial. This price is outrageous. I don't know that we'll be able to get this back again in the next 9 months, so if you need that Father's Day gift. And here's the thing about the largest watch Invicta makes. Look at the stars. This has received pretty much all and nothing but 5-star reviews. Our customers love the Sea Hunter. All right, if you're looking for great gifts in a helmet case, really cool case, you have one of the best buys of the last 2 to 3 months here at Evine. It's a $50